we're playing some more NBA 2K23. We're in the midst of Season 6. It covers Luka Doncic and Sue Bird. We have a game to play, so we're going to get that out of the way. Tomorrow, at 4 p.m. when I go to work, there should be a new 2K TV coming out, so we should get that. And we're going to play it. Let's go. Let me throw in a dip and we'll be good to go. Let's see how this works. Blink.
WNBA legend Sue Bird is one of our NBA 2K23 cover athletes, and you'll see her throughout Season 6.
So this week we're going to jump into our WNBA mode, the W.
And who better to join us than our reigning 2K TV award winner for the WMVP?
Let's go get some wins.
George.
Today we have last year's 2K TV Awards winner for the WMVP, George P. Purdell, with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
We're going to hop into the W to play a game with our very own Chris Manning and Brian Bama Fatemi.
George, you were the MVP last year, taking home that 2K TV award.
I'm just really thankful for 2K TV giving me this opportunity.
And you know what? I have to ask, what do you like about 2K23's W mode? What are some of the things that you've really been excited to play and experience?
Some of the stuff that I like about the 2K23 mode is it's a lot easier to play with your friends in 2K23 than it was in 2K22 or even in 2K21. In 2K21, you can only queue solo, so that was one of the big differences. It's a lot nicer to play with friends when you do it in 2K23.
Well, here we go. We're here, 3 versus 3. I made a slashing playmaker. I don't even know what Brian's build is. And George, why don't you talk about your build first?
I'm the yellow one on the end. I'm max height, max wingspan paint beast, 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan.
All right.
George, we're running with similar builds because Brianna Buckets over here is a 6'7" paint beast, max height, ready to go to work in the paint. So let's do it.
That is nuts. Really, 2,000. Hey, it'd be fitting that our next game after I got my card was going to be the Boston Celtics.
New Orleans on D. Mitchell passes to Davis. I've heard it said, Greg.
He's not even on here anymore, I don't think. I think he retired already. And there's Nathan Gary, Donovan Mitchell. That's where AD went. That's where Derek Jones went too. Cameron. A big AD right there.
The coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with Davis, and it's Gray in at the center. That's the Boston Five. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Nets put on a show. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Good job, B.I.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Get over here. I'm too far from my table. I am going to drop something in the floor, and it's not going to be pretty.
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Gray. Tries yet again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gray's got 12.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though. leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power.
I knew I had enough space to cover that. So I didn't want to go for a fancy dunk and then get blocked by AD. That would suck.
But outstanding and rising up off the ground.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
I actually told them, I said, I stream it late at night because it's easier for me to get people to come watch my videos before they, you know, because then I'm not sitting there. People are at work, school, you know, and most of the players that play 2K play at night, so it's like, yeah, just might as well. I figured it's better for me anyway.
To regain some confidence.
2 minutes. Back to Mitchell.
First half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Maggette. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Maggette. The Pelicans make their last shot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Now, here's Mitchell. 35 points for him last game against Toronto.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Ingram against Mitchell. Maggette right side. Poked away.
New Orleans foul. Number 3.
Boston make it. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
In the first half, with the score, the Celtics 48, the Pelicans 80. Headed to the floor right now, it's...
In every game we played, that's the worst plus-minus I've ever had.
We dive into the second half. We'll find out if
in this season
the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. They've got T. Smith is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Celtics passing it around. Price looking it over. Over Barrett. Ice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
To the paint, here's Davidson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Maggette outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's Gray, covered by Williamson. And it's Price missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Davidson missing.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And the pass to Barrett. Here's Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Maggette kicks to Mitchell. Price outside. There's the lob to the hoop. No good from Maggette.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Inside, here's Price. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assisted.
Price has got 9 points.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Maggette outside. Price outside. Here's Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tate's checked in. Christie subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
Christie.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Tate. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes it to Davidson. Down low. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Pass to Christie. Pass to Tate. Maggette outside. Over Smith. No good from Maggette.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Celtics shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Maggette the pass to Gray. Here's Christie. That's good from 17 feet away. Christie's got 6 points.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take the
deal. And here's the fast break. Price leading the way over Barrett. And that one's good. Price. He's got 11.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
There's the pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Davidson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Boston shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Christie. He has 6. No good from Maggette. Passes it to Davidson from past the arc. No good on the shot. And it's Boston the other way. Maggette with it. Now defended by Davidson. Here's Price. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Boston making a switch here. Cade is checked in. A nice shot by Davidson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Maggette kicks to Price. Maggette outside. Pass to Christie. Here's Keita. Goes up from the top of the key. Tate. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Davidson. And he slams that one down.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Now Maggette, 7 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now here's Price. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And a miss there on the triple.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Kent, the pass to Davidson. It's stolen by Tate. And T is going to... In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Price is out there with Mitchell. Assist. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Tate in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now, here's Mitchell. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And they were perfect turnover-wise in the first half, but it's all gone downhill from there in this second.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Stripped away. To the inside, Jones. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
At the line with one shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. The three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Davidson, good, he hits again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
The pass to Webb. Down low. Outside, Jones. Shot from 16. Hit the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Kent, the pass to Davidson. Makes it off the glass. Davidson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Webb. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Niniades. The rebound by Davidson. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Nicholson. Cans the 12-footer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now, here is Webb. Jones, the pass to Tate. He's off on that one. Excellent D from Davidson. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Gray. Back to Jones. Here's Niniades. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And that one drops.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He kicks to Jones. Up top Tate. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Here's Queta. Miller surveying the floor. Queta, the pass to Miller. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's Davidson missing. The Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Miller, the pass to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it. And that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Davidson. Back to Nicholson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one falls for Nicholson.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's Miller with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Celtics. At the line for 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Pelican shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. To the paint and stolen by Miller. And there's the pass to Keita. Webb kicks to Miller. Here's Niniades, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. At the line.
And he can't get the first one. Ball, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the second free throw, good. Here's Nicholson. Passes to Pope. Here's Davidson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now, here is Webb. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Webb with it. Now guarded by Davidson. And the basket by Webb. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Nicholson passes to Pope. Here's Hunt. Pass to Davidson. The tray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For New Orleans. At the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. New Orleans making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Nicholson passes to Davidson. The 3. Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Jones. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Davidson. And it falls.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Don't worry. Shot! Shot!
One more. Now we're rolling. Keep it going. Let's go. Hey! Just like that.
I got you quiet real quick.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. If we want to be a winning team, we really need to shoot better than we have. Today we're going to focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
He cheated. That's cheating. You shouldn't do that.
Maybe we should convert all of our Team 2K TV games to the W because it looks like we're having a little bit more luck here.
I mean, when you have the W MVP out here just wrecking crew, this is everything.
No way. I got bored. Oh, George got bored. Look at that. 12-2.
All day.
Nice take out, Chris.
I'm here for help. No way they finish over me. Nope. Good D, George. I'm there.
Good D.
Nope. Look at that interior defense.
Speed. Can't stop it.
Chris. Ooh.
Nice.
George, what are some of the strengths of your build? Why do you like running with a big?
One of the reasons why I like the bigs, all of my builds are defensive first builds. So the thing I like about the Paint Beast is in the WNBA, the Paint Beast is the best
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. We've got Zion Williamson. Smith out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's T in at the 4. Now here's Halliburton. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Baker. Offline with a 3. Here's T to the middle. Here's Williamson. And he buries his first look.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Pass to Baker. Charity stripe shot. T grabs the miss. Williamson outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Zion Williamson, 1 shot.
That's good from Williamson. Indiana on offense. 8-point game. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In the last game, their bench came alive.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Davidson. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Davidson's shot is good. He has 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The fadeaway. Here's Smith, and the layup falls.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. They get it back. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Basket counts.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Baker can't get it to go.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Williamson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
For New Orleans, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. It's scooped up, and Williamson throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Baker. To the inside. Five on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing. Here's New Orleans now, coming into this having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Indiana calls timeout. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Got it from about 16 feet.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
There's the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's off to a fantastic start.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Here's Baker, coming off a 12-point game. And he lobs it up top. The Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And, yep, it's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Halliburton. The 3 ball. That shot off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Pass to Baker. Now here's Smith. Now Halliburton. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's T. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Counted from distance. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Indiana calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Pelicans on D. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Trent. He got a piece of it. Pass to Davidson. Shot from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 26 points for him. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Newman. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Trent on the wing.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Newman, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot from the arc.
They're having a hard time knocking down their threes here in the early going.
And, you know, sometimes you want to work it inside, see the ball go down, and that'll build your confidence at long range. Play inside out.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Hammonds. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Newman. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hunt. Back to Smith. Here's T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's Trent. Here's Newman. Pass to Primo. Here's Newman to halt the run. T grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. 4-3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Primo. Let's go with a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And here's Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So it's the Pacers now. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Pass to Primo. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
One shot.
.52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down low. Here's Newman. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit.
Substitution on the court.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Brandon Ingram, R.J. Barrett out there with Zion Williamson, and it's T in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide-open man.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hammonds. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Back to Halliburton. Launches a 3. Baker gets the bucket. He has 7.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Davidson's shot is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Pacers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Baker. Here's Hammonds. The 3 is up.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Second team foul.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Baker. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Baker. Over Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Davidson. Now Tatum. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Baker. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Here's T. He's got 42. Knocks it down from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Baker. They need this. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
It's tipped. Here's T, defended by Halliburton. Here's T. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Pass to Baker. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
From 8 feet. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's T. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
At the line for the Pelicans, shooting 1.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
A shot to stop the drought. No good on the shot. Nice D from Tatum.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
To the paint. Here's T. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Halliburton outside. Here's Baker. And he jams it home with authority.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside. Here's Hammonds. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they're losing in part because they haven't been very strong in the paint in the second quarter.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Smith's checked in.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting 4.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Trent outside. T grabs the miss. New Orleans has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Fades. The shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Down low. Here's Trent. And a missed layup.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Here's T. And good. There's another. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Pass to Hammonds. Shot on the wing. T grabs the miss. Tatum with it. Guarded by Trent. To the middle. Here's T. And yes! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Primo. Here's Newman. A shot to stop the run. The shot misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ingram. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Now Trent. There's 45 seconds left in the second. The Pacers again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the left wing. Fires from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Let's steal, baby.
Here's Primo. Here's Newman. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming.
For your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Pacers shooting just around 26% for the game. Back to Halliburton. Up and over Smith. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
And for New Orleans, we've got Smith. Also Brandon Ingram out there. Zion Williamson out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's T in at the power forward position. A nice shot by Smith.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Smith's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Barrett finds Smith. Here's T, covered by Smith. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Out to the wing. Here's Smith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. T. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Halliburton from behind the arc. T grabs the miss.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It'll be on Zion Williamson.
At the line for Indiana.
No good on the second free throw. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Good job.
At the line for the Pelicans, Smith. At the line for 1.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Baker. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Baker. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Williamson passes to Smith. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
Pelicans foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, there's the alley. It's blocked. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Halliburton against Smith. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Baker. To the right side. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the bucket is good.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Guarded by Barrett. Here's Baker. 9 points in the game. That one no good. Pass to Davidson. Inside. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smith. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's got 5 assists tonight.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Halliburton misses. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Smith. Left side Ingram. Here's T. Defended by Halliburton. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Baker. Indiana again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Smith passes to Williamson. Here's T. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Baker. Now here's Halliburton. Now Smith. Covered by Williamson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Back to Halliburton. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Pure from 3-point range.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Baker. Back to Halliburton. To the wing, right side. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit.
To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And for the Pelicans. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Primo to the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Here's Peterson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, foul.
I'm going to turn the hair on because it's hot in here.
Close it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Pass to King. Here's Baker. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. Kept alive.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
T. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to King. Here's Gobert. Deflected. Here's T to the paint. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's King. And again, another missed shot. Down low. Here's T. And another one. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Pass to King. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Gobert. He's closely guarded. Tries to break his ice. The Pelicans pull it in. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Pass to Baker. Halliburton outside. To the inside. Pickett. Missed inside. Here's Hunt. Here's T. From outside, off the mark. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Halliburton, the pass to Gobert. Halliburton outside. From the high post. Pass to Pickett. The three is up. Doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tries a 10-footer. Again! What an avalanche! And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Over to the left wing. With the teardrop. Baker can't get it to go.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's T. Hits the trifecta.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Baker. Here's King. Here's Baker. To stop the run. T grabs the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Oh, a two-handed power slam. And he's now got the double-double.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Halliburton outside. Oh, ripped away. Here we go, all alone. Jumps up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Baker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's T. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's King. Halliburton with the ball. Over to the wing. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Hunt. To the middle. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Indiana's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Baker. It's deflected. Here's Hunt. Pass to Davidson. Good! That's another bucket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baker. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Pickett. Here's Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's T. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. What a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.